What's cracking, guys? Omar Esop here. Got another video for you today, going 4 for 4. This one, a supplement video. You guys wanted it, so you better like the damn video. I made one previously on L-carnitine. I asked you guys, hey, what do you want to see next? And you said, yeah, I want to see some BCAAs. I want to see you talk about this, Omar. I want to see if you recommend it. If you know my channel, I've never really talked about BCAAs. I certainly haven't made a video on the topic. I've just answered in Q&As, kind of passing over the topic very briefly. This video is going to be my definitive video on it, and essentially why, for most people out there, I don't recommend BCAAs. And by most people out there, I mean most people out there watching my content, because I'm thinking about you, cost versus benefit. And to me, the cost does not outweigh the benefit. There certainly are benefits of taking BCAAs, but for the budget-conscious consumer, I don't think it's worth it. Let's get into it. BCAAs, what are they? Well, they are 3 essential amino acids. They're actually found in protein powder. So there's leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Leucine's pretty damn important. It comprises roughly 35 to 40% of your bodily pool of amino acids. If you look at leucine, one of the 3, it plays a very important role in terms of muscle protein synthesis. Leucine's the big important one. Isoleucine, on the other hand, is also pretty important and induces glucose uptake into the cells. If we take a look, however, at branched chain amino acids, which are 3 essential amino acids found in protein, why would they take them, or why would you take them separately? Here are the 3 compelling arguments that people would make, some very smart individuals, and I'm going to give my own personal opinion on that. So the question becomes branched chain amino acids versus whey protein powder. Why would you probably take a branched chain amino acid versus a whey protein powder? This is one of the claims, and it is true, that it is more rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream. That's because it is oxidized in the muscle tissue versus the liver. That is absolutely a true statement. The question becomes need. Do you need that increased rapid absorption? Well, I mean, theoretically, if you're probably doing some fasted training early in the morning or at some other point, and you've consumed nothing, and you want to just be sure you're not going to break down any of your muscle, consuming some BCAAs prior to training, sure, I can see that, but that's context specific. For the average person, you know, training hard, getting enough protein, I just don't see it as being necessary. That brings me to point number 2. This is a true statement that some people will make, you know, that BCAAs can increase muscle growth. Once again, if we take a look at the formula, we take a look at leucine, it plays an important role for muscle protein synthesis. We take a look at the formula, muscle mass equals rate of protein synthesis minus the rate of protein breakdown. However, this is assuming you do not get already sufficient protein intake. So if you're not consuming enough protein for your body, what your body needs in order to build muscle, supplementing them with BCAAs, which is a concentrated dose of 3 essential amino acids, can technically increase your muscle. However, once again, for the average smart person out there getting enough protein, can additional supplementation of BCAAs further increase muscle growth? And the answer right now is that the research doesn't show that. So if you're looking to build additional muscle and you're already getting sufficient levels of protein, I don't see BCAAs, once again, as being necessary. The third point, however, is pretty cool. Taking a look at BCAAs, that they do decrease fatigue and potentially DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness. And this is mainly anecdotal, but I've heard this quite a lot by quite a few experts I actually respect. It's like this: a serum decline in BCAAs can lead to tryptophan influx in the brain. That leads to serotonin production. That leads to you being tired. You just want to get out of there. You don't want to train anymore. And as you prolong your training session, fatigue tends to set in. Branched chain amino acids have been found with endurance athletes, those that do cycling, or we're talking over 2 hours of training, that it might reduce fatigue, both neural and physical. The question, however, is always context. Are you an endurance athlete? Are you training really hard for a very long period of time? Or are you guys, hitting the gym an hour to an hour and a half per day, 3 to 4, maybe 5 times per week? Once again, however, context is key. Just think about it. Are you an endurance athlete? Are you training really, really hard for a very long period of time? If so, maybe consider supplementing with BCAAs in order to reduce your fatigue and the DOMS the next day. But for most people out there, most people that don't want to spend too much money on supplements, I'm a supplement minimalist. If you're not an endurance athlete, is it necessary then to consume in order to reduce fatigue? No, it's not. So if we look over the 3 different points, or the 3 different potential benefits, and there are benefits, and then we look at the individual, you, yes, you, right, sitting down there watching this video, probably on your toilet. Does it benefit you? Probably not, because you're already getting enough protein. You don't need that increased rate of absorption into your body. It won't lead to any more muscle growth because you have that sufficient level of protein, and you're not training long enough in an endurance-based sport in order to need those fatigue-reducing effects. I want to keep this video short and sweet. Those are basically my thoughts on branched-chain amino acids. For the average bro out there looking to make some gains, not really necessary. Not saying that if you take it, there are any negative benefits. I'm just saying I don't think it's worth your money. But that's the question I want to ask. Do you take branched chain amino acids? Why or why not? Post in the comment section below. What next do you want to see in this supplement series video? Post below, leave a comment, the one that gets the most likes I'm going to make into the next video in this series. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, and let's face it, you're at the end, so you better like this damn video. Like the video, and I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next one. Peace!